So this question gives us the following. We have x squared minus 7x plus 6 is 0. We want to solve with factoring, the quadratic formula, and then with the graphing calculator and the zero finder. So x squared minus 7x plus 6 equals 0. I want to solve it with factoring. So let's go to my favorite box for factoring. X squared goes here, 6 goes here. I need negative 7x down here. To build x squared, x times x would work. To build 6, negative 6 times negative 1 would work. The negative 6 times x is negative 6x. Negative 1 times x is negative 1x. It adds up to negative 7x. So I get x minus 6 times x minus 1. So over here we get x minus 6 times x minus 1 equals 0, which tells me that x minus 6 is 0, or x minus 1 is 0, so x is 6, or x is 1. So those are my two answers using factoring. Now we're also supposed to use the quadratic formula, x squared minus 7x plus 6 equals 0. So remember the quadratic formula, x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So in this situation, a is 1, b is negative 7, c is 6. Make sure that looks like a 6. So plugging that in again, x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. We get negative b, which is the negative of negative 7 or positive 7, plus or minus the square root of b squared would be negative 7 squared minus 4ac, 4 times 1 times 6, all divided by 2a, all divided by 2 times 1. Next line, I get x equals 7 plus or minus square root. Negative 7 times negative 7, positive 49, minus 4 times 1 times 6 is 24, all divided by 2, which is 7 plus or minus 49 minus 24 is 25, root 25 divided by 2, which is 7 plus or minus 5 over 2. So we get x is 7 plus 5 over 2, or x is 7 minus 5 over 2. So 7 plus 5, 12 over 2, or x is 2 over 2. You'll notice it's the same answer that we had with factoring. We get x is 6, or x is 1. Whoops, 6 comma 1. There we go. Two answers. And finally, we're supposed to solve this on the graphing calculator with the zero finder. So let's give that a try. Go to y equals. Make sure I am in function mode, which I am. Mode, function, make sure that one's highlighted. Then go to y equals, and we're going to type in x squared, x is up here, x squared minus 7x plus 6. We want to see where is this equal to 0. Zoom, I think I'm going to go with zoom standard this time. So I arrowed it down to 6, or you could just type in 6. And we'll see answers. So it crisscrosses there and there. Does it look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? It sure does. Looks like 1 and 6. I'll show you how the zero finder works. Second calc zero finder. Move the cursor a little bit to the left of where it crosses. Enter. A little bit to the right of where it crosses. Enter. Close to where it crosses. Enter. And what does it give me? It gives me x is 1. Similarly, second calc zero finder is number 2. Move the cursor over a little bit to the left of where it crosses. and say enter a little bit to the right of where it crosses. Enter, and close to where it crosses, say enter, and I get 6. So again, 1 and 6, 6 and 1, the two answers that we had from factoring, from quadratic formula, and from the graphing calculator.